How's it going, guys? Give me a second while we do the whole sharing is caring thing, you know what I'm saying? We'll be ready to rock and roll. Feel free to share this video out wherever you think it makes sense. So sharing it to the Lantern's Light group, whatever, I don't know. Share it wherever you think it should be. I'll just share it in one spot today. Alright. Shout out to everybody that's going to be watching on Twitch and YouTube. I hit Twitch affiliate yesterday, whatever that means. So that's a thing now. Alright. Don't want to bump all the cameras. Alright, we're good. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, sorry, I need to... It's running, yep. Cool, let me... Oh! Wow. I slapped that camera. Okay, there we go. Wait, let's move it down. Okay. Working on a bigger mini today, so needed more room, obviously. Alright, so we're going to mess around with a couple things here. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, then I'm going to go up again. We're going to be using Twilight Blue, but I may also be using a... actually, hold on. Yes, so we're going to be doing Twilight Blue first, which is sort of like a denim color, and then I'm going to be using a brighter version of that same color. I don't know how I feel about this channel. I put it on the chill channel, and it just kind of seems like just something awful. Alright, so let me click on upbeat. Let's see what that does. I need to find a better, like, royalty-free deal. I'm never impressed. Alright. Some atmospheric music. I don't like atmospheric music. Why is that so bright? I guess it's not. I mean, it sort of is. It's the reflection that's killing it, actually. Because the color is pretty much correct. I wonder if I can get away with, like, just moving it away from the palette. There we go. Let me see if I can help that out. Either way, it's just a dark gray. Okay. Look, Ma! It's a face. Tried my best to clean up their mold lines. This commission was sent to me pre-assembled, so... Anyway, how's it going, Tyler? How's it going, JV? What's up, BJ? Whew, sorry about that camera jumping. Did some of the extra gap filling with Bondic, so I did try and clean it up a little bit more than what than the state that it was sent to me in. So but you know the vibes. You see what's going on here. A real sad boy paint job is what we're going for. For patrons that are watching, make sure you watch the video I uploaded into the Patreon Scholar group. It explains the offloading procedure that we're going to be doing to get off of Patreon, so make sure you watch that. But you don't, I mean, whatever, I can just tell you, don't leave Patreon. Let it charge you for March, and then it'll automatically get canceled after that, and then I'll send you guys a link to a free month sign-up page, and then that way your billing continues in April. But I had somebody contact me today that was like, hey, I canceled my Patreon, was that the right thing to do? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. But I've just been so busy. It's hard for me to figure out, like, when I'm, you know, it's hard for me to figure out anything in my life, actually. You know, like, right now I have my keys stuck in my ignition in my car, and they will not come out. We're pretty sure the onboard computer is failing. This is a car that I just got a couple months ago, and you know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So, misquoted somebody's shipping earlier today, so I ended up having to pay like $40, and that was really, really awesome. You know, little things like that every single day that just are the coolest part about being a commission painter, you know. So all I'm doing right now is making these muscles look a little bit better by adding some more musculature. You know, whatever words you want to use. I prefer my lion muscles nice and ripped, so. This is pretty much as bright as everything's gonna get because of the heavy OSL treatment that the miniature is gonna get. So, as long as I can make this look pretty awesome. You may notice too, right, we have this sort of orangey tint or teal tint on top of this neutral blue-gray, so I do have a little bit of a hue shift going on there, which is going to look nice. I mean, we all know this is going to look nice, but it's just a matter of the extras. Oh, and by the way, somebody did message me asking, like, hey, I know you're not taking new commissions, but, like, is that real? And the reason is, I mean, I'm booking into May, and the last 2 people that reached out were like, that's pretty far away, which really it's not. But I was just kind of like, all right, whatever. I'll just close things down. So, I mean, if you're cool with that much of a delivery quote, then, yeah, hit me up. But otherwise... I don't really care about this part down here as much because I know it's going to be getting more of the OSL effect. So really I'm just trying to shift from that gray. Well, you got a problem with Citadel, Byron? What's your beef with Citadel paints? What did they do to you? Show us in the chat room where they touched you. Yeah, BJ, go ahead. Brian, I have no... Did you send me something? Damn it. I gotta go look. No, whatever you sent, I did not see. Unfortunately. So, if that's in the MPS Scholar group, I'll go check it. Or just send it to me directly as a message whenever I'm done here, or just whenever you think about it, and I'll reply. Really digging the subtle transition I'm getting, though. Cool. Not a fan of the bottles. Well. Well, well. That's funny. Oh, my chat's not updating? What just happened? Why is my phone going off? I don't know what you mean. Oh. No Cavalry Brown. Sorry, one second, let me see. So, JV, you're saying somebody replied something to the confrontation video? Let me scroll down and look. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. It stopped giving me updates for that video. I don't know why. Let me see. Whoops. Oh, your comment, JV? Yeah, I got you. Well, like I said, Sans Detour did reply to me, but it wasn't like a real reply. Like it was sort of a reply, but then I was like, hey, we'll see. I need more. I need another email. Like they didn't. They didn't answer anything. They were just like, oh, sorry, you know. And so then I asked them another question. They didn't really reply. So, I mean, you know, their Kickstarter page, everybody's like, they're out of business, RIP. You know, like, this was a con the whole time, but I guess they're not because they replied. But I sort of put them in a hard position because all of the resin stuff was supposedly supposed to be already shipped, so they're behind schedule, which is pretty normal. However, they're not communicating at all. So, you know, I asked them, hey, I need to know when the resin stuff is being shipped because I'm moving, so I'm going to need to change my address, right? And what's funny is they probably aren't going to be able to answer that question. Really what they should do is just reply and say, oh, well, let's just go ahead and update your address just to be safe. But because as far as I know, if they answer that question for me, I'm like the first person that knows that information because they haven't told anybody else. So I think that's why I haven't gotten a response yet, is they're either just going to stall as long as they possibly can before they push that information out. Because they're assuming, right, once they tell me that, then I'll make a video saying it's all good, they told me it was going to ship now, da-da-da-da, and that may cause them more problems than even, I mean, like, doing the right thing is going to cause them some more issues, pretty much. So we'll see how they handle it. They reached out, but I think that's the issue they're having now, is that they don't necessarily want to tell me a date because they haven't told anybody a date. So it is what it is, my friends. You know, I have bigger problems in my life than a lackluster company, unfortunately. Much bigger problems than that. Why are you so hard to hold, my man? Can't figure out how to hold this dumb thing. Alright. You guys can see the transition from that deep gray blue, right? It is showing up on camera. I can't really tell on my secondary camera monitor, but do let me know. I think you can see it. I'm pretty sure you can tell on your end, but let me know. Because since I don't want to make the skin bright, I just want to try and create, you know, some type of transition. And I think it's working. This side doesn't really have any of that extra work in, right? That's why we're doing this side first. What do you know? A new patron at the last second. Thank you for re-signing back up. I think that was already a patron that had canceled in preparation for the move. So, that's cool. Now remember, all of this is going to be getting hit with OSL anyway. So, shouldn't really be giving as much attention to it as I am, but it's fine. I just want to get that. There we go. This is really wet, what I'm applying right now too, by the way, so it's not going to be that intense when it dries. This is like crazy wet. Alright, cool. The difference between game color and model color are obviously sort of the range of saturated colors. You'll notice that game color has sort of a brighter range. I use model color all the time. The game color stuff isn't as pigmented in some of its colors as well. Now, if you know, either works for pretty much any type of painter, but for me, since I do like the extreme thinning on the higher end work, I go for stuff that has like crazy amounts of pigment because it just makes it easier for me. So, who was gonna ask a question that wasn't? I'm confused. Oh, BJ, did you re-ask that question? I haven't seen you. Did you re-ask that? I don't know if you re-asked that question. I'm lost. Let me look over here. Okay, no, you haven't asked. All right. What's up to everybody watching on YouTube? Hey, pal. On YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch at the same time and all of the Facebook people. Oh, look, our favorite person to hate is here. What's up, Ben? Man, you got to get that Cavalry Brown. Is there a Hobby Lobby near you? Because they carry Vallejo model color, and you might be able to find that color there. Maybe. All right, let's bounce over to this other side and do the same thing we were doing over here. Same thing, different side. Oh, whoops. Man, my I don't sound as sick as I did yesterday, like from allergies, but the temperature dropped 40 degrees overnight, so that's a pretty cool trick. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like dangerous ice snow, so that's a cool trick as well. I don't think we've actually had snow this year at all. We've only had ice, which is like obviously the coolest form of winter weather. Last time we had bad ice, I was like talking to I called my dad. I'm like, hey, you've been on the road today. Is it dangerous? He's like, nah, it's all good. He called me back literally 2 hours later. He was like, hey, I'm in a wreck. Somebody hit me on the ice. My influence stretches far. Hey. Heck yeah, Brian. Get you some Cavalry Brown. Now, Dave Taylor, over at Dave Taylor Miniatures, everybody tag him in the chat real quick. So tag Dave Taylor Miniatures in the chat, hit at Dave Taylor Miniatures. And after that, put Team Cavalry Brown, because he likes the color that's like one step darker than Cavalry Brown, which is obviously totally inferior. I don't know why someone of his aptitude at painting would make such a terrible life choice, but make sure you tag him in the chat so he looks this up to see what we were saying about him. But yeah, he likes its darker cousin, the I forget what it is, something brown, like earth brown, scorched brown, I don't remember what exactly, but he likes the little bit darker version, which, hey, you know, some people like ketchup on eggs, and I don't, you know, I don't shame them for it, but all I'm saying is Cavalry Brown's the best brown. If you aren't on Team Cavalry Brown, I don't know if we can be friends. But I'm sure somebody like Ben would tell you that Cavalry Brown's not that cool, because Ben just loves to be a contrarian. Probably Peter. If Peter was in the chat today, he would probably say the same thing. Yeah, tag him. That's hilarious, because I know he's getting ready for painting Happy Little Minis at 1. So he's going to see those notifications on his phone. That's funny. Painting right up around the butt hands up here. Makes wiping a breeze, right? God, Kingdom Death, why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. That joke was just... That joke was just kind of what? Handed to me? Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But look, we are going to focus on this for a minute. You know, I really have to hand it to the sculptors. They really know how to put their finger on the detail, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Ben, you're banned. I'm done with you. Literally, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Oh, gosh, why would you do that? That's insane. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. It's gonna get me flagged. I just know it. Makes Twitch affiliate, gets banned the next day. Seems about right. Ooh. Ooh, look at that blue transition. Yo, this is sick. Alright. Look at this transition on the other leg. Man. I like this combo. It's like we're painting a evil scientist or something. That makes no sense, but you guys get it. What is everyone's favorite scene from the movie The Three Amigos? Alternatively, if you are unfortunate enough to have never seen that movie, like some of you with Operation Dumbo Drop, please give me your favorite quote from Big Trouble in Little China. You know what I like to do with the movie Big Trouble in Little China? If you're ever at a party, this used to be sort of my college party trick I would pull, and someone has music playing over some speakers, right? They're using Spotify, whatever. What you do is you casually walk over to the television, you pop open Netflix, whichever way that's actually happening, and then you put on Big Trouble in Little China, but you do it on mute, so then you just have whatever the music is in the background slowly pairing up with Big Trouble, and somehow it always works, if you've never tried it. But nothing makes Jack seem a whole lot cooler than blaring music at a party. And then halfway through, somebody's like, what's on the TV? But that used to be one of my little fun things to do. Oh, there's a nasty gap right there, but I don't know how I can fix this without sculpting. Which is a little bit out of the purview of when people send me assembled stuff. But I might be able to fix that later. Remember, all of this is going to be a bunch of OSL, so I don't really care about giving it too much attention. How do I reach it? This thing's in the way. Can I just break it? I'm pretty sure Michael wouldn't mind if I just broke the Mini. Shut up, Ben. I don't want to hear it. With all the broken miniature replacements Ben sent me for Harry Potter, he better be happy I'm just even alive at this point. Even though he did send me a Luna Lovegood, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. I value your whatever we have. Is it friendship or is it for sure? So, which probably does mean that I lost it somehow, but I doubt you lost it. You know, I sent Ben the Hobbit Under the Moonlight as well, as like a nice little thank you. He didn't even say thank you, you guys. He's an absolute animal. He didn't even say thanks. It was just... He took a competition level paint job and just totally Christmas sweatered it. Like I gave him clothes for Christmas. He was like, wow, thanks. Thanks, cool, that's neat. You know, if I gave it to him in person, I think he's the kind of guy that would say something like, that's neat. For those of you watching that don't know what's happening, Ben is the resident punching bag half the time. Or for those of you watching on Twitch or YouTube and you don't know what's going on, it's a YouTube or it's a Facebook stream is what we're focusing on with those comments. So I need something a lot deeper right here, but I think I'll wait until the OSL is done. You did say that's neat? Oh my gosh, Ben, you are absolutely a nightmare. Wow. Wow, look at the chat going after Ben. How great. Yeah, as a part of the Patreon this month, I'm going to be sending you all pitchforks so we can go after Ben for being such a monster. Look at how easy all that is. Easy skin, easy life. Wow, shout out to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I haven't thought about it in forever. That's so funny that you said it's neat. What's up, Shane? Hey, Victoria, what's going on? Alright. I'm lost in internet tabs, sorry. Oh, you thought Peter was the punching bag? They hate us because they ain't us? Alright, Ben, for real. Ben and I cannot be friends in real life because I feel like I might hurt him. Alright, so now we're going to use this color right here that no one else has in the entire planet, so you can just deal with it and cry about it. Call a ambulance, I don't really care, but it's called Sample. You can see right here, it's a great sample. It's a great sample. Shout out to Reaper. Oh, what a neat trick. Why didn't y'all tell me this happened? And now that means it's gonna be reset. Dang it. Oh, really? We're gonna do this game? Okay, hold on. Cool. Let's fix that. What's up, everybody watching on YouTube? I see your comments. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. So. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Our palette's back. It's back and alive. Cool. Cool. Because I know you guys just really freak out about that. Okay. I'm the guy you'd kill first in a D&D campaign? No, you see, the thing is usually people get what they have coming to them. So you dying first in a D&D campaign, that would just be the universe's way of saying, like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I have no idea how bright this color is going to be. I don't know if this is going to ruin the miniature. I don't know what this is going to do. So you guys are here for the real deal. Real deal, make it or break it time. Alright, we're going to go in on the boy's face. Wait, that's like worthless. Look how it changed the colors. There you go. Gotta have something else other than black on there, I guess. Let me zoom out. There we go. Here's the color. This is how thin we're working with it. Well, I mean, if you guys are coming to ReaperCon, we're gonna be playing something. We're gonna be doing a game, so gotta come to ReaperCon. It's super cheap. The only stuff you're gonna spend money on is food, and if you want to take classes, and maybe some Reaper merch, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. You can hang out and game. We can play simple skirmish. Really what I want to do is just take over an entire section of the tables at ReaperCon and just create a fort. No lamos allowed is what the sign will say. So, this color isn't necessarily as bright as what I had already applied in sort of the underpainting portion with the airbrush. So what that means is I'm going to go back over it once more with a brighter color. However, it's more saturated. So you may not be able to tell, but right here on the face, let's do this. So you can see how we have that sort of more neutral gray purpley color that's on the left-hand side of the face, and then now we have that nice, really mellowed out teal color on the right-hand side. And that's sort of the duality of color that I'm trying to go for. I think it looks pretty good. I think. Oh, they gave you a pretty blue-gray. Cool. Ben said he only wants to be internet friends. That's fine. That's even better for me. One button away from never communicating again. I like how all you guys freaked out yesterday because I was wearing that sport coat. That was so funny. I mean, some of y'all will remember I used to wear that all the time. Actually, I wear it in the summer and like spring when it's like 60 degrees outside. It's like the perfect little jacket. I love wearing a sport coat when it's like low 60s, maybe 70. Yeah, I used to wear it all the time. I just hadn't worn it in forever because it's been so cold. So cold, and I've sort of been on this kick of like literally only dressing comfortable. Like if I'm gonna be my own boss and work from home, I'm gonna wear whatever I want. I have no, like, I'm just gonna be comfortable all day. Now what that means is most of my clothes now have paint on them, but I don't really care. Nothing like a $600 Babe hoodie with paint on it to really trigger hype beasts out there. Like my buddy Rex got me shoes for my birthday. They have paint on them already. It's just part of life. Wow, I'm loving this color transition. Look how sick that is. It is sick. You've never played a D&D game? Nah, Brian, you can play. If you're coming to ReaperCon, you can play. So that's the best part about D&D and 5th edition, and especially when I'm the DM. Like, trust me, there is no difficulty in playing at all. That is not a thing. People are never put in a situation where the rules actually matter. I mean, obviously the rules matter, but it's never like anything. It's just all about having a good time, having fun. I think that's why my D&D group puts up with me, because they enjoy it. It's sort of like that always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Like, I'm always the DM, never the player. My brush started to dry out on me. Can't have that. That's against the rules of thinning. There we go. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. So there you go. If you compare the rump to the front, you can see what we've been doing here. I literally hate you so much, Ben. Like, if I didn't need money from you... Oh, that's so funny. I will say you and Peter, though, are pretty much the funniest people on here. At least in terms of, like, sort of my sense of humor and, like, my friend's sense of humor. A lot of very well-targeted sarcasm, I think, is the best way to describe it. Alright, let's work on this ham hock back here. I really should be using a bigger brush, so I probably will. We're gonna put this maestro down and pick up another. Boom, get that size 1. Gotta feather it in. Feather it in. Gotta feather. Look at that. That's how you feather. Just like that, my friends. You just gotta... push it. Just push it. Salt and pepper. Painting's so simple if you're a masochist. It's just, you know, just gotta put up with a lot of process. I am just totally glazing over that original underpainting color, which is fine because it will brighten up some of these other areas automatically. It's just like Zenithal, but with a color. Wow. Wow. We really advanced out here. Wow. Let me zoom on back. Looking like a real crisp Dorito, you know what I'm saying? Right here. Something's going on right here I need to figure out. Right around here. Alright, that'll probably help. I've already clear-cutted this guy once to kill any type of Sheen. No Charlie, but it'll probably happen again in the process. It's because blues, for whatever reason, are satiny. Unless you use scale color, which I hear are super matte, but the real ones know why we don't use scale color. I don't use scale color because they sold me an out-of-stock product and then ignored my emails for about two full business weeks until I was like, yo, I'm going to my credit card to call this fraud. And then they're like, yeah, we sold you an out-of-stock product that's not going to get here for another few weeks because we had to ship it from overseas. And I'm like, that's okay, bye. Like, that's really stupid. You just wasted all of this time and you felt that you didn't need to comment on it, but whatever, dude. So then I wrote to the people over in Europe about it, and they just didn't give a single shit. So, you know what? It's really sad, too. I mean, you know, I would like to support a good product, but unfortunately, as you guys know, I am not somebody that just sort of deals with stuff like that. If you don't, you know, give me a good business interaction, I don't deal with you. Same reason why we had to back away from doing the promo deal with Cartoon Miniatures. Like, if you make me uncomfortable and seem like you're doing something unprofessional, I'm out. Like, I don't mess with it at all. Period. But yeah, I mean, I've seen the scale 75 dudes at conventions and stuff. Like, the same guy that ignored my emails was at ReaperCon, and I just literally ignored the booth because I'm like, why would I talk to you? Hey, yeah, remember how you sold me stuff you didn't have in stock that you refused to answer my emails? No big deal. But I hear they have a great product. I'll just never know. I'll just never know. Alright, so now I'm going to go a little bit deeper. So we're going to go back with the German gray and then back with black to refine some stuff. So now I'm just going to be glazing down with a German gray to get everything looking as chill as possible. And I need to check my phone, because now all kinds of stuff's going off on my phone. So many things just went off. Sorry, guys. That's weird. Okay, that's cool. All right, we're back. I love using German gray. That's also sort of my new thing. Using it for all kinds of shading purposes instead of like black or a different tint. It's just so well behaved as a color. Super consistent. Why is my phone doing that? Please. Chill out. Whoa, 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 that's way too much. Whoa, 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 chill out. You use your finger to wipe paint off? Well, yeah, dude. It's a good trick. It's a good trick. Alright, we're good on that side. We need to fix this. Okay. Happy with that. I literally have gotten so many texts in the last 2 minutes. What color is this supposed to be? Let me see. Alright. Go with silver. So I need some black and I need some white. Or maybe not. Alright. Are we really playing the game again where I'm like, where's my white? Okay, there it is. This time it was on the ground. Y'all don't even know how this painting setup works. It's so stupid. Alright. Please dry faster. That dry. I figured that'd be dry. So impatient. But my sinuses were so bad last night that I had to use my humidifier, so now it's like my drying times are off on everything. There we go, starting to dry. Alright. Not too far off. I don't know how I want to hold this. Let's see. Probably just a few more hours on this guy. Maybe like 2 hours or so. Just depends. This paint job's not that crazy, so. Why are you so difficult to hold, you weirdo sculpt? Ah, my brush isn't wet enough. Damn it. It's always like right when I get started, and I'm like, well, the brush isn't gonna give. There we go. Oops, messed that up. Actually, I think I'll leave it. Okay. Some easy non-metallic metal. This is an easy geometric shape. Okay. Back at the correct angle. Thanks for hanging out with me today as we work on this crazy sculpt from Kingdom Death. Remember, if it's your first time watching on YouTube or Twitch, feel free to subscribe, follow, whatever word makes sense there. You'll be able to see all of the other commission work that I work on. If it's your first time watching on Facebook, I don't know how, but feel free to like the page. You'll be able to see everything as well. Make sure to check out minipainting.studio for educational miniature painting products. If you are interested in a commission, but you do not mind a May turnaround time, that's why I've pretty much closed off commissions for a while. Still feel free to hit me up. I'm just delivering in then at around that time. So if you're okay with that, then I can work with you. Easy peasy. Local train store, sweet. Shout out to the local train stores out there. So the lanterns I'm not going to mess with yet, right? Because they're going to be getting hit with the object source lighting, so it doesn't make sense to do the metallic for them. Skin also doesn't make too much sense, but I think what I will do is we'll just go back over all of the skinned areas with Cavalry Brown. Sorry, German Gray. Why did I say that? Y'all, I've got Cavalry Brown on the brain, man. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and repaint the bottom black here. But where'd I put the black? Oh, is this it? Yes. Jeez, this paint bottles. There we go. Haven't used black this entire time. Pretty good trick. So this is nice because it's going to sort of reset the contrast again. Working up from an almost black always seems to help me out. Oh, look at that, another Patreon person before the apocalypse happens. Sweet. Good to see you back, Kim. Feel free to check out patreon.com/minipaintingstudio. After March, we're shutting it down and moving to the website, but it's a very easy process. But you can still sign up there to get access for March. This month, I believe we're doing a freehand class. I don't remember. Don't hold me on that. But I have like 5 months worth of classes already planned out. So check that out if you're interested. We do 1 2-hour class around then. Some are a little bit shorter, depending on the topic, but usually about 2 hours every single month. And then we do an additional one as well, depending on what tier you subscribe to. I also have private lessons on Patreon. I've never advertised it, but I will do a private one-on-one lesson with you, 2 hours. It can be an in-depth demo, it can be a paint-along, we can select the same miniature. If you're doing that, then you do provide the mini, but if it's just something as simple as a, Reaper Bones or something, that's not a big deal. Even though if you are going to do a private lesson, actually, you should just message me. That'd be a lot easier than going through Patreon here at the very end of its life, so... If you're ever interested in that, just message me directly. Good. I'm loving the contrast that we have. It's so subtle now that we've moved the pure black into the miniature again. Gotta make sure there's nothing on the back of my thumb here before I hold its butt hands. Some of you sneaky folks went and bought shirts behind my back without telling me. I thought that was pretty crazy. I took that merch link off of there a while ago, and multiple people snuck through and bought shirts. So, shout out to you guys. I love it. I know BJ bought the boys t-shirt that has Arthur and myself, and then the logo on another side. Those shirts are pretty good quality too. I made sure to not just shaft everybody with the cheapest possible materials. Alright, we've almost made our way around the pile of lanterns beneath him. And then we've got to let that dry. But it did reset our contrast, so I'm thinking it looks really dope. Let that dry there for a second. Oh, you can see the weapons we worked on. Where's my focal point? Camera. Jesus, man. $300 lens. Takes forever to adjust. Alright. Yeah, you can see these bad boys. If you didn't see the non-metallic metal class, this is an example of what you can expect for all the Patreon content and educational content. And this class is available for free. I believe this is like a $9.99 pack of weapons. There are 3 different sprues that you can get. But that class is available for everybody for free. Yeah, we just gotta wait for that base to dry so I can actually hold it again. Check my phone here. Still no word on getting my car fixed, so a little confused about that. A little bit confused. I really should be doing this right now since I can't really hold the miniature correctly, but I sort of just wanted to get some extra scrapes in on the helmet. Or not helmet, but crown. Just to vary it up more. Sorry. Nowhere in I mean, this is crazy how I'm holding it. I need to stop, but... There we go. Happy with that. So the mane and everything's gonna be pretty easy. I'm just gonna mask the face and the edges of that, and I'll probably do an airbrush base and then just do implied highlights on the rest. And then the OSL is gonna be really, really simple. Then it's just picking out the hands. And then on the bottom, he wants all of these lanterns to be turned off, but he just wants them to be picked out with non-metallic metal with the OSL. So it'll be lit. Essentially, the only ones I'm going to actually do highlights on are going to be the ones that are reflecting from the object source lighting on the active lanterns that are on its body. So that'll be really, really easy to do because then, you know, whichever ones are showing up the most, I just hit those edges and then highlight it up to white with little, you know, dots and all that stuff. But yeah, if I had to guess, if I were to work through this and finish it out, like, completely, probably another 2 hours of work. Probably 3, actually. I'm probably overestimating. So maybe 3 hours and this guy'd be done. But that'll be it for today. I still need to get some stuff done outside of painting, so it'll be it for the stream. But I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you do like, follow, subscribe, wherever you're watching from. If you have any questions, you can always shoot them to me directly if they're not too weird. I've been getting a couple weird questions recently, but it's alright. And then beyond that, that's it. Check out minipainting.studio. Check out the store that's on there. Check out the Patreon. Check out the Amazon store. I don't know, all that good stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. CST. I know I started early today, but I was just sort of bored and figured I would start early since this is the stuff that I'm working on in general. So that is it. I will talk to you guys later, and yeah, bye.